Let's discuss question 14 of the 2025 NHT paper. A site has 8 ancient landmarks that tourists visit, and these are all the landmarks. Okay. The diagram shows a network of paths at the site with vertices, which are the different landmarks. Now Alice is standing at P. She wants to visit each landmark once. Write a route that she could take. So if she wants to visit each landmark once, we are familiar with a concept like that, and that would mean it's a Hamiltonian path. Okay. Now, so you write down the path that she could take. So currently she is at P. Now, clearly you can see that if you have to go to G, okay, first from P, you have to come back and visit L 2 times. So you're not going to take that particular route first. So it's best to actually go along, and no, that will take you, okay. So we go, and that should be the route that she takes, and you write that down starting with P and ending at G. Now in a Hamiltonian path, you should look at the alphabets. Alphabets don't repeat, okay? Don't repeat. So what's a mathematical term for this route? It's the Hamiltonian path. What information does the degree of vertex B give about the connections between the path and the landmarks at the site? It's degree 3, and that tells you that there are direct connections between the bath, the shop, the temple, and the hall. So this is a slightly long explanation. The tourists can visit the shop or temple or the hall from the bath location, or to keep it simpler, 3 landmarks directly connected to B. You could also mention which are the shop, temple, and the hall. Okay. So now they're asking you, the management wants to ensure that tourists can walk down every path. So they're talking about edges, and you know E for edges stands for the Eulerian, only once, and finish back where they started. So that makes an Eulerian circuit. This will do this by building 2 new paths between landmarks that are not already directly connected. Now, an Eulerian circuit to exist, you should have all even degree vertices. Okay. Now, if they're not, then you'll have to connect the odd degree vertices in such a way that when you then look at the network, it all looks like even degree vertices. So I have written all the degrees of the vertices, as you can see, and the only ones that I find have odd degrees are, so there are more than, so basically they're not all even degree vertices. Okay, so if you were to convert that to all even degree vertices, what you'll have to do is, there shouldn't be direct connections because B is already connected to H. Okay, so you could connect B to G, or B to L actually, because if you were to then connect H to L, they're already directly connected. Okay, so you will then be making multiple edge connections between the same 2 places, which you don't want. And so we connect H to G, okay, connection that doesn't exist already, and we connect B to L, and that gives you the two new paths that are to be built between G and H and B and L. You can actually write these alphabets. It doesn't matter if you had written H and vertex G as well. Okay.